Afternoon, good evening, and good morning for those of you who are on the other side of the world or the pond. I am Leo Brown, and welcome to another edition of Psychic's Perspective. I thank you all so much for watching, for commenting, for subscribing, and just for being here, all of my sugar bears. As we are winding down with the last few days of the year, I want to say thank you for all the love and support. I know I'm not on camera today, but the reason why is because Mama looks a wreck, honey. And also, I don't feel like being on camera. But I wanted to start officially Radio Week. So today we're going to do the Titans of, at least to me, Titans of Radio. So that would be DJ Envy, Rolanda Watts, and Michael Baisden. So stay tuned for those. Today we're going to actually feature Miss Rolanda Watts. Now, for those of you who don't know, if you are a 90s kid like me, you know Rolanda from her talk show, The Rolanda Show, back in the 90s. And it had guests like Aretha Franklin, James Brown, Patti LaBelle. Like she talked about a lot of things that we talk about now, like why, interracial relationships, racism, why are there no good Black men around? Like go back. Like if you are not of like in my age group, go back and watch Rolanda, and you'll see that really the more things change, the more they stay the same. But Rolanda, what people don't know is that Rolanda is also a announcer. She was an announcer for Divorce Court for many, many seasons with Judge Lynn Toler. And she's also an author. And for a long time, she had a radio show, which is why I wanted to feature her. She did a show called Sundays with Rolanda, and I think she still does it. I believe so. I think she still does it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. And I had done a reading for Rolanda when I first started doing celebrity readings many, many years ago. I did a numerology reading for her, and she actually was like, "Oh my God, your reading was excellent, and you should do my show." But unfortunately, like I think the lines got crossed, and we never did it. But anyway, but I wanted to do this again because I've always admired her. I've always loved her. I think she is just the bee's knees, and she never seems to age. Right now, she's on a show with, I believe, MC Light. She's on a talk show, so she's also an actress as well. So Rolanda is very much a Renaissance woman when it comes to the entertainment industry. And also, if you go way, way back to, I would say maybe the early 90s, she was also a correspondent for Inside Edition. So yeah, anyway, so I wanted to do my perspective on Miss Watts, and let's see what the next year and what the spirits have to say for her. If you guys like this, give me a thumbs up. Please do leave your comments, share, subscribe, most of all, become a sugar bear, honey. I would love you for it. And don't worry, you'll get to see my face soon enough, honey. I just don't feel like doing it today. I hope you guys enjoy this. So here we go. All right. And this year is winding down. I swear, I don't, is it just me or has this year just flown by? Well, maybe it's just me. Anyway. Someone's telling me to stop here. All right, so I hope that my spirits, my guides, and my ancestors are with me during this reading. I ask that you guys give me the insight, the knowledge that I need for Miss Watts, and that it does her heart, her mind, her body, and her spirit good to hear what you guys have to say. Less of me, more of thee. Okay. So as I'm pulling some cards here, this is actually really good, Miss Watts. First of all, it's so nice to, I know you can't physically see me, but it's so nice to do this for you. I hope that you enjoy what I have to say. And it's been a while, honey. We need to catch up. And I'm talking like I know you like that, but just saying, child, we need to do lunch. So the first thing that I pick up around you, Miss Watts, is that, honey, your dreams are coming true. You really feel as if finally your ship has rolled in, not just in terms of entertainment, but even with yourself. I feel like what I'm picking up around you, I don't know if you have a boyfriend or somebody that you have your eye on or something like that, but I see a man in your life. And excuse me, it feels like this man is very much, I shouldn't say he's the reason, but he's a big part of it. And I also pick up that this person may be like behind the scenes. They either are in production or they write or something. And I just get that you're like, oh my God, finally. And more importantly, you really love, not saying that you haven't loved yourself, but you're really at a point now where you're like, you know what, Ro is okay with just Ro, honey. I love all of me, flaws and all. And it's funny that I mentioned writing because I feel like there's also a series of books that I feel like you're gonna start doing. Because I pick up you writing, I see you, yeah, I get 3 books. You got 3 more books left. Because she's also an author as well. But for some reason, I see 3 more books coming around. And I feel like you're gonna end up writing your memoirs. Because I hear the word autobiography in my head. So I feel like you're gonna end up writing your memoirs pretty soon too. And when you do, you're gonna put it all on the table, and put it all out there, honey, and just really open the door wide open because you really are like, I want the girls to not make the mistakes that I made, to not make the choices I made with certain things. And in particular, I keep picking up Tamron Hall. I feel like I don't know if you and Tamron are friends, but I feel like you very much are like a mentor for her, or you became one because I know you did her show a couple of years ago. I know you did her show. And I feel like for some reason, you really are like, let me take you under my wing, girl, so you don't make the mistakes that I made in not only my career, but in my life and with certain life choices. So I feel like there's very much a sisterhood there. And I'm also picking up around you. It's funny, I get the main thing that's affecting you right now is not that you don't embrace your life, you do, but I feel like there's some things from the past. I keep picking up a lot to do with I want to say this is your dad. I feel like there's something to do with your father because I hear a man literally, and he has the most beautiful speaking voice. And he literally, it's like, I don't know if well, no, he feels like he's guiding you because I honestly hear this man he's telling you what to do, but he's doing it in a way that's so gentle but firm. He's sweet, but he's firm. And he's very much a Southern gentleman. And he's very much like, well, Rolanda. He's saying it just like that, Rolanda. Now, Londa, and he's just like, you got it. Like, stop thinking about what happened. And I feel like for some reason, like the number 4 years ago, there's some things that you went through emotionally that nobody knows. Because it's funny, Miss Watts, you're very much a happy, positive person, but I also feel like you're very much a deep woman. There's sides of you that you don't let anyone see. And I get either depression or like there are moments where you're like, I gotta put on the face and be Rolanda Watts, but I also get it, you're like, I don't know if I can do this. You know what I mean? Because I feel like people expect you to be not something that you're not, but I think for you to always be on. And that ain't your gig, honey. You very much a down home girl. You're like, listen, I don't feel like being Miss Watts today, honey. I want to take off my shoes. I want to go to the beach and I just want to do nothing. So I pick that up around you as well. And I also pick up, speaking of the beach and things like that, I'm seeing a lot to do with you investing, either like investment properties, you selling a few things. I feel like you're letting go of a lot to do with the past because I keep hearing 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So for me, what it's telling me is like 3, 4 years ago. And I feel like you really are letting go and saying, I'm done, I'm selling this because I keep seeing something to do either like a condo or like a townhouse. And I see you being like, I gotta let this go. Like you're letting go of a lot of things that don't mean you that don't serve you anymore. Um, And I do see you like, okay, I know you're doing television right now with, the sitcom, but I also see you hosting the show. I see you doing a talk show as well. Maybe not in the same vein, but it reminds me of like a group of women and kind of like the talk, but it's not like that. It's it's more sophisticated. It kind of reminds me of, if you guys know the show Sister Circle that was on TV1. But think of that, but like slicker, because I see you and like three other women, but you're at the helm, because I literally see you at a kitchen table. And you're like, listen, let's get down to the nitty gritty, blah, 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 blah. And it's very down home. Like it's real. It's not this fluff. Cause they say, red table talk, and you got to talk with the show with Taraji P. Henson, and Taraji P. Henson, excuse me. And yeah, those are good, but you also can tell there's a lot of orchestration. There's a lot of, you know, like it's real, but it's not. Like there's still some smoke and mirrors involved. And I feel like with your show, it's not going to be that. It's going to be very much like, listen, okay, we don't have time to put on no makeup. The point is, are we gonna get a man or not? It's that kind of show. Um, and I also see you just taking better, not only control of yourself, but just better care of yourself. I pick up you working out more, meditation, mental health is really important to you. Because I see you meditating all the time. And you need to live near the water. You need to live near an ocean, because you're an ocean girl. And I keep seeing the beach, like the beach, the sun, the sand, like that's your thing. But I also see you like North Carolina, like the fall and things like that kind of weather as well. So somewhere in there, you need, like, I feel like there's something to do with you, not a move, but I feel like there's something to do with you. I would say maybe bi-coastal travel, something like that, because I don't see you moving. I see you like going from coast to coast, because you're very much a jet-setting girl. And let's see, because I'm talking like a mile a minute because I'm getting a lot. And like I said, I see you writing, I see you, just being more vulnerable, being more open, saying what you feel, what you think, sharing your opinions, even if people don't agree. Excuse me. What else am I getting? Like you just being raw and just saying, no, my name is Rolanda Watts. I have no reason to lie about things I've done and who I am. And I also see, and I don't know why I'm getting this, but I get something to do with you in drinking, either like you talking about your journey with drinking or with alcohol, or you just being like, no, I went through this at one point in time, but I'm not there anymore. And here's why. And I feel like you really had to face a lot of yourself, a lot of your own demons as of late. And you're really like, girl, I still got some growing to do. I didn't think, I thought I knew it all. Um, and I'm also picking up you teaching or you lecturing as well, because I literally hear you in a college class, like on a campus, because I see like the, what they call it, the quad, and I see you talking, and you're like, well, how I learned about broadcasting was this, and how I learned how to do this was this. And my story is, and I just see you talking about your journey as a woman, as a Black woman, as a woman in the entertainment industry, as a woman of a certain age, things like that. And you really just telling your truth. And I feel like now you're really ready to let your guards down. It's been hard for you to do, Miss Watts, but you really are doing it now. And I even feel like even your friends have noticed it. You're more transparent, you're more open, you're more vulnerable, because I pick up you crying a lot. You've always been an empathetic person, but you're really being it now. And once again, I keep hearing 3-4, 3-4, 3-4. So for me, that's telling me like 3-4 years ago. I don't know what happened, but I feel like whatever happened, it really signified a change. And I don't know if this was a car accident or something, but I feel like something to do with a car. And I just see you being like, okay, girl, I gotta really live in the moment. And you've been living in the moment ever since. And what I'm getting is keep going. You're definitely gonna do more TV. Yeah, you are. You're definitely gonna do more TV because I pick up like two more sitcoms that you're gonna end up doing. I see you doing voiceover work as well, like commercials and stuff. Um, I definitely get you writing. You're really, and I know you, and I don't want to say that you may not think so, but I feel like you really shine when you write. Like writing for you is your thing, girl. Like you are a writer down. You're a talker, but I feel like the written word, that is your thing. The written word, and believe it or not, art, because I'm also seeing you painting or you doing something like that. I'm seeing something to do with you and you tapping into another form of your creativity as well. So yeah, you've got some things up your sleeve, honey. And I definitely pick up your memoir. I definitely pick up that coming up. So honey, write that memoir, or if it's already written, get that memoir published, honey, because we would love to hear your story, Miss Wise. We want to know all the tea, okay? All the tea. So that is my reading for Miss Rolanda Watts. If you guys have enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Do you remember the Rolanda Show? If so, what was your favorite episode? My favorite episode of the Rolanda Show, and actually you can go and watch it on Miss Weiss's YouTube channel, is her interview with Patti LaBelle. And another second favorite for me is the I'm Young and I'm Racist episode. Great episode. And it actually featured, no, that's not the one. There's an episode that features one of my best Atlanta Judy's, honey, Miss Big Meech, Dennis Big Meech, Demetrius Taylor, honey, out of Atlanta, Georgia. And I believe it's about a young man who comes out as gay. And actually, my friend Demetrius is in the audience, and he's talking to Rolanda, honey. He's a stone gas. But anyway, but please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this reading. If you would like a reading outside of this medium, please log onto my website that is psychicleo.com. That's psychicleo.com. And I would definitely hook you up with a reading. Now listen, I'm not 100% accurate, but I am 100% human. And my goal is to tell you the absolute truth. That's all I can do, honey. I can't promise that you're going to beat your man in 2 days, that you're going to lose 10 pounds in a week, and that you're going to win the lottery numbers. I can't promise those things, because if I could, I'd be rich, thin, and have a man. And I don't have either of those things right now. But what I can promise is that I can hear the truth and try to guide you within your situation, whatever it may be. So if you would like a reading, log into my website, psychicleo.com. That's psychicleo.com. And until next time, my sugar bears, be good to yourself. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, a blessed, blessed new year, and I will talk to you soon. I love you all. Bye-bye.